and Special Angels of NUT Endwell Model Science School. How was our weekend? I hope we all had a very nice weekend. Good. My name is Teacher Itodo, and I want to welcome all the great and brilliant angels of Key Stage 1, Year 3 to this interesting online class here in NUT Endwell Model Science School. Today is another beautiful Monday, and like we did last week, we are going to be discussing or learning a very interesting topic in numeracy. So quickly, bring out your numeracy notebook and your numeracy textbook as well. Then quickly write today's date. The subject, like I said earlier, is numeracy, and the topic is area of rectangles and squares. Area of rectangles and squares. Just like we discussed last week, the perimeter of shapes, where we looked at the perimeter of rectangles, the perimeters of squares, and the perimeter of triangles. So today, we are going to be discussing a very interesting topic, which is area of rectangles and squares. So to do this, let's quickly introduce ourselves to this topic. But before we go into this topic properly, let's quickly look at what we did last week. Last week, I showed us this same football field, right? Good. Just like some of us would always want to play with football. I love playing football and I love watching football. Okay? Good. Now, we discussed perimeter of this football field last week. And when we discussed the perimeter, we only considered the sides, the four sides of this football field, the four sides of this football field, okay, where we arranged a particular square unit like this. Look at the square unit. We arrange all of this. Let's go. Let's count. 2, 3. Everybody, count alongside with me. Okay. Open your mouth. If I get you not opening your mouth, you're going to be in trouble. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the length of this football field is 10 meters. And the breadth or the width is 1, let's go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6 as its what breadth. So the length, if this side is 10 centimeter, because this side is also equal to this side will also be what, 10 centimeter. That is why we have it as 1, let's go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is 1. So if this side happen to be 6 meters, it means this side will also be 6 meters. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so this is just the illustration of perimeter. Okay, perimeter is the what? The total sum of all the sides of a particular shape. But today, we are not going to be looking at the sides again. We are going to be looking at what? The entire surface of this football field, where we normally play the football. Yes, that is where we want to discuss today. So quickly, let's look at the practical analysis of area. This is our football field. We don't have any business with the size of the football field today. Where we have business with today is the surface of the football field. So instead of arranging our square unit at the edge or by the sides, we are going to arrange our square unit inside the what? The surface. So let's quickly do that. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some of you are not counting. Open your mouth and count. Okay? Where do we stop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So Let's continue. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, 30. Let's continue. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So we have 50 meters. Okay, the square meter that cover the entire surface of this football field happen to be what? 50. So that is why we say that the entire surface of the football field is being covered by or with what? 50 square units. So if you want to count again, you can still count, and by the time you are done with the counting, you know exactly the number of square meters that you have. This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So, the entire surface of the football is covered with a total of 50 square meters. Therefore, the area of this football field, not the perimeter now, the area of this football field is 50 meters square. Right? Good. So, this is just the practical analysis of area. So, based on what you have done, who can now explain to us or tell us or define the term area for us? Yes? Who can tell us the meaning of area or the definition of area? Okay. So, quickly write down your own definition, because I also have my own definition that we are going to share as well. So, quickly write yours down. Good. The first one I have here, look at the screen, everybody. I say here that the area of any shape, just like we discussed in our previous slide, the area of any shape is the total number of unit squares that cover the surface of the shape. So if you have a square, and the number of square unit that covers that square, the surface of that square, is the area of that square. Are we on the same page? Good. I also have another definition here, that area is also defined as the amount of space inside the boundary of a flat shape. Inside the boundary of a flat shape. Why the perimeter is what? The total sum of what? Of the sides of the shape. But this time around, we are talking about the inside of that boundary. Are we on the same page? Good. The last definition I have here is this. Area is also defined as the amount of space inside the boundary of a flat shape. Okay? The same definition. So let's continue. Things you need to know about area. There are some things that I want you all to know about area. The first one, area is measured in square units. Unlike our perimeter, when we finish solving the value of perimeter, we put our answer as meter or centimeter. But in this case, in the case of area, the answer will be in square units. Okay, I'm going to show us what square unit is. Look at this. Look at this place. This is centimeter square. Say centimeter square, everybody. Good. This is meter square. In case you use your feet to measure the area of a particular surface, then the unit will be square feet. And in case you use inches, the unit will also be what? In inches as well. So these are the units of what? Areas. Either in centimeter square, or in meter square, or in square feet, or in square inches. Another thing I want you to know about area is that area is calculated by multiplying the length of a shape by its breadth or width. Okay? Just like we discussed the length of a particular football field to be 10 and the width happen to be what? 6. So for us to find the area, we can multiply the length by its breadth. Is that okay? Good. The last thing I want us to know here is that area is a Latin word. And in Latin, the word area means vacant space of a leveled ground. Vacant space of a leveled ground. Latin is a particular language. Okay? Yes. So in Latin, the word area means vacant space of a leveled ground. Just like we discussed or we looked at the football field, a level surface of a particular football field, and we define our area from the analysis. Is that okay? Good. So from here we'll move forward. Method of finding area of squares and rectangles. Method of finding areas of squares and rectangles. We have two methods of finding the area of squares and rectangles. The first one is the unit square method. Okay, very simple method. And the second one is the formula method. So we are going to be starting with the unit square method. So quickly, let's look at few examples on how to make use of the unit squares method to find the area of either a square or a rectangle. So example 1, let's quickly read. Use the unit squares method to find the area of the following. Use the unit squares method to find the area of the following. The first figure is figure A. This is what we have. And the second figure is figure B. This is what we have. So we are going to find the area of this figure A and the area of figure B. Solution to this. Let's find the solution to figure A first. And let's have our figure A. This is figure A. So what we are going to do now is to count the total unit squares that you have as far as this figure is concerned. So let's quickly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So this figure A has a total of 15 unit squares. Figure A has a total of 15 unit squares. So the area of figure A is 15 meters square. Is that okay? The area of figure A is 15 meters square because it has a total of 15 unit squares. Is that okay? Good. Can we move to the second one? What we need to do here is very simple. Count the total of unit squares here. When you finish counting, whatever you arrive at is your area. Is that clear? Good. Figure B. This is our figure B, and this is the squares. So we are going to count again the total unit squares that figure B has. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. So we have a total of 8. Okay? So we have 8 unit squares. So since figure B has a total of 8 unit square, it means the area of figure B is 8 meters square. The area of figure B is what? 8 meters square, because figure B has a total of 8 meters. Is that correct? Good. So these two examples actually showed how to make use of the unit square method to find the area of either a square or a rectangle. Is that okay? Good. Can we move to formula method? Alright. Let's look at few examples also on how to make use of the formula to calculate the area of either a rectangle or a square. So quickly, let's look at example number 1. Use the formula method to find the area of the following figures. Use the formula method to find the area of the following figures. The first one is this, figure A. The second one is figure B. And the third one is figure C. Okay? So these are the 3 figures we are going to be looking at their area. So quickly, let's move to figure A. Under figure A, this is what we have. Figure A is this. So what we are going to do now is to count the length of this figure A. And we are going to count the breadth of figure A also. So by the time you count the length of this figure A, remember the shape of this figure is what? Rectangle. Okay? And a rectangle has a length and breadth. So let's quickly count for the length. The length of this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the length is equals to 5. So we are going to write length to be equals to 5. Length is equals to 5. So we are equally going to count for the breadth. Let's count 1, 2, and the last one is 3. So the length, the breadth of this rectangle is equals to 3 meters. So we have 5 meters for the length and 3 meters for the breadth. Remember the formula is what? Length times breadth. The formula is what? Length times breadth. Area is equals to length times breadth. That is the formula. So if we have this area to be equals to length times breadth, it means whenever I see length, now I'm going to put what? 5. And whenever I see breadth, we are going to put 3. So if you substitute, we are going to have area to be equals to 5 times 3. Area to be equals to 5 times 3. And 5 times 3 will give us what? 15. So the area of this figure A is 15 meters square. The area of figure A is 15 meters square. Is that clear? Good. It's very simple. Count the total length. Okay? Count the total breadth. Then by the time you are done with the counting, you multiply. Remember from the beginning where I showed you things to note as far as area is concerned. I said that you can calculate area by multiplying the length times breadth. So this will give us 15 meters square. Can we move to the second one? Good. So let's look at the second figure, that is figure B. Let's see how we are going to solve figure B. Figure B is this. Look at figure B. Figure B is 8 centimeter and 12 centimeter. The first question I want to ask here is this. Where is the length of this figure? Or where is the length of this shape? Is this shape a square or a rectangle? If it is a rectangle, then where is the length of this rectangle? The length of this rectangle is this 12. Okay? While the breadth is what? 8. So, we are going to write that length is equals to 12 centimeter and the breadth is equals to 8 centimeter. Okay? So the length is 12 centimeter and the breadth is 8 centimeter. This is the breadth of this. So the breadth is 8 centimeter. So the formula to calculate the area of this shape is length times breadth. Length times breadth. And length is 12 centimeter and the breadth is what? 8 centimeter. So by the time you apply the formula, you are going to have your area to be equal to 12 times 8. Okay? 12 times 8. We can quickly arrange this way. We can put our 12 here. Okay? Space the number so I'll be able to solve properly. Then times multiplication sign will come to this part. Then 8. Okay? Your summation box. 8 multiplied by 2 will give us 16. So we are going to write 6 and we'll carry what? Get our 1 here. So 8 multiplied by 1 will give us 8. plus this 1. Okay, 8 multiplied by 1 is 8, then plus 1. 8 plus 1 is what? 9. Good. So 8 plus 9 will give us 9. So we are going to write our 9 here. Is that correct? Good. So therefore, the area of this shape, this whole shape, the area of the shape is 96 centimeters square. 96 centimeters square. Don't write 96, write 96 centimeters square. Because if you write 96, it's as if you are finding the perimeter. Okay? Good. So, can we move to the third one? That is figure C. Figure C is very simple. Look at figure C. A very nice tie. Look like tie, right? Good. So we have 7 centimeter here, and we also have 7 centimeter here. It means the length is equal to the breadth. And when you have length equal to the breadth, what do you call it? Okay, so this shape is what? Square. Because all the sides are equal. This side is equal to this side, and it's equal to this side, and it's equal to this side. So the 4 sides are equal. And when you have 4 sides equal, such shape is what? A square. Good. So the length of this square is 7 centimeters. And the breadth is the same as length. So our breadth this time around will be equal to what? Length. So we don't have a breadth different from length. So that is why I say breadth is equal to length, and it's equal to 7 centimeters also. So you are free to use length times length, and you are free to use breadth times breadth for what? Your square. So the formula now is equals to area equals to length times breadth. But mind you, we have length to be equals to breadth. Breadth to be equals to length. So you are going to have the same number. So if you apply or if you substitute, you are going to have area to be equals to 7 times 7. And 7 times 7 is what? 49. So the value for this area is 49 centimeters square. So the area of this shape here is 49 centimeters square. Is that okay? Good. So this is how you make use of formula to calculate the area of a particular shape. Okay? Now we have seen how to use the unit square and how to make use of the formula. Do you understand? Good. So when you are asked to calculate the area of either a square or a rectangle, you can either use the square, unit square to calculate if you are given the unit square, and you can also use the formula. But it's always easier to use the formula. So learn your formula very well. Length times breadth is the area for rectangle. Likewise, length times length is the area for square. So let's move to the final example for today. That is what I refer to as word problem example. And in this word problem example is very simple though. Calculate the area of a rectangular wood of length 23 centimeter and breadth 66 centimeter. Calculate the area of a rectangular wood of length 23 centimeter and breadth 6 centimeter. Solution to this. The first thing we are going to do here is to draw the what? We are going to draw the wood first. So this is the wood. It's a very nice one. Wow. Do you like this wood? Okay. The length of this wood is what? So we are going to put the value of the length here. What is the length? 23 centimeter. And what is the breadth? Breadth is what? 6 centimeter. So you have 23 centimeter to be length and 6 centimeter to be breadth or width. Good. So from this point, we can write that the shape is a rectangle. Good. Then the length is what? 23 centimeter. And the breadth is what? 6 centimeter. Very simple. So once you identify your length and breadth, you proceed to the what? Formula. And the formula is what? Length times breadth. Okay? So from this point we substitute. Substitution is to replace the value of the length with number and breadth with also the given number. So by the time you substitute now, you're going to have area to be equal to 23 times 6. Right? And 23 times 6, we are equally going to arrange so that we answer this question without any error. This is 23 times 6. 6 times 3 will give us what? 18. So we are going to carry 1. Right? 6 times 2 will give us what? 12. 12 plus this one you are seeing here. 12 plus that one will give us 13. So we have 138. So the final answer to this is 138 centimeters square. 138 centimeters square. This square is very important. Okay, good. So the area of this wooden rectangular wood is what? 138 centimeter square. So with this, we have come to the end of the examples. At least we have seen about 5 different examples on how to find the area of either a square or a either a square or a rectangle. So with these few examples, I'm sure that wherever you come across area of either rectangle or square, you will not have issue with the solution. So quickly, let's look at our homework. The first homework is a problem of the week, and it's very simple. The area of teacher Itodo's room is 32 centimeters square. Yes, that is the area of my room. It's a very big room. Which of the 2 rugs do you think can fit into his room? Okay, which of the 2 rugs do you think can fit into his room? Sorry, there is omission of you here, so you're supposed to put you. So when you are copying, make sure you put you. Which of the 2 rugs do you think? So when you get to this place, put you. Do you think can fit into his room? So these are the 2 rugs. This is the first one, and this is the second one. So what you are going to do is to find the area of this rug, find the area of this rug. The one that is the same with this 32 is the one that will fit what? The room. And that is why I say show all the working steps. Homework number 2. That is homework 2. That one too is very simple. Use the unit square method to find the area of the following. Use the unit square method to find the area of the following. This is the one you are going to find. Okay. This is 1. I have one of them is also here. This is figure 1 and this is figure 2. So you are going to find the area of this. Find the area of this. Find the area of this. I guess you know how to use the unit square to find the area. Good. So the last homework, that is homework 3. Yes, you guys are going to work because this topic is very, very interesting. A rectangular tack is 9 centimeters long. If the width is 7 centimeters, that is the breadth also, either you use width or you use breadth, is 7 centimeters. What will be the area of such tank? What will be the area of such tank? So, this is where we are going to call it a day for today. Till next week, Monday, when we meet again for another great class of numeracy. So I want to sincerely thank all of you that deem it fit to be part of this class. So do well to do your homework. Up till now, some of you have not done your numeracy homework and quantitative homework. Okay? Don't allow your homework to remain undone. Is that clear? Good. So, once again, I am Teacher Itodo. Thank you for participating in this class. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.